All right. Here we are for Team Liquid Tundra Esports Game 1 of DPC Winter 21 League presented by DreamLeague. I'm here with Shenanigans. I'm Ryananigans. Welcome to the game.
What's up, man? Happy to be here.
Nothing much. Look at this band, dude. Are you happy about this band?
Is that a big respect band there or
It's a
what?
huge respect band. Team Liquid, the only team really playing it. That goes to Koikfa. Big respect band. Like that is so much respect being dropped on his name, and it's intimidating. They're the only team that plays it, and really probably the only team that feels comfortable playing it. But I love it, and I'd like to see it come out in the series. I think that would be major hype.
Yeah, I'd love to see some lone druid as a lone druid player. It does feel really good because I have been on the other side of this where they first banned the lone druid out of respect. It feels pretty good, but at the same time, you're like, would just love to play it again.
I feel like lone druid players are the type of players that they're in a game, they're not as lone druid, and they're just thinking the whole time. But if I was lone druid right now, or if I was playing lone druid in this game,
Yeah,
um, but yeah, major
let's
respect.
see here.
So I think picks are going to be pretty standard, but the bans, um, they are. Taiga is a IO, also a respect ban coming out, and we see Keeper the Light, which has been popular in a lot of games.
Mhm. Not sure I've seen Keeper win a lot of games, but he's definitely been played quite a lot. In a Tusk first pick here.
Tusk first pick. That is interesting.
I
It's
haven't seen a game with him yet.
most likely going to be Insania playing that. He's their roamer, and they usually give him like a Earth Spirit or something like that. But Tusk,
hmm
we put him in that category with Earth Spirit, Clockwork, Tusk,
So
and
do you think? I mean, I haven't seen Tusk get a lot of play, and I've sort of heard people kind of poo-poo on him. Do you think Liquid is just rolling it here, and what they think is going to be a relatively easy series to just feel the strength of the hero?
no, I don't think they're gonna come into this expecting an easy series. I mean, Tusk is getting played,
hmm
especially in this not in this division, in the Eastern European division. Gets played pretty often.
hmm
Keeper of the Light.
So we have a lot of heroes still in the pool: Puck,
Yeah,
Mars, Nyx, and an Earthshaker.
this is really
Another hero I haven't seen played.
not so much of a meta draft, which I kind of like. It shakes it up. It's exciting. I'm excited for this draft already. And I'm excited for this game already because it's not heroes that we're usually seeing.
hmm So a lot of magic damage already out of Tundra. How do you respond? You see Keeper Earthshaker, what do you pick up here? Just one of the standard heroes, Puck Nyx, or Nyx great against Keeper when he sees the Illuminate coming, but in a Rubik. Yeah, okay. Rubik probably gonna get taken out in the next round of bans. Pick it up now. And Earthshaker will always be afraid of getting hit with his own spells.
Exactly. And when it kind of in the back of your mind when you're drafting
Ten
and you're
seconds
drafting these
remaining.
big ults and you're drafting these big spells, you're in the back of your mind thinking, I wish there's not a
5
Rubik. But
seconds
when it's on your
remaining.
team, I mean, it really frees up a couple picks that I know
Team Liquid's
Boxley
turn
likes
to
playing.
ban.
He likes playing these big team fight ulti kind of offlaners. So it kind of is
hmm
just like it's good against them, but it helps them.
Entire
It makes
team
their draft
doubled.
easier.
Yeah.
And we're gonna probably see targeted carries coming out here with Troll and Ricky. Probably Morphlings, probably Terror Blades,
10 seconds remaining.
things of the such. Maybe even Wraith King bands.
5 seconds remaining. Team Liquid's turn to ban.
Jug, yeah, can just spin through a lot of the magical damage that they already have coming out.
Yeah, I mean, they're just taking out the people that deal with cast or deal with spells really well.
10 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Ember Spirit Coddle, that's a good go-to classic, so they just take that out of the game.
Seconds remaining.
Man, drastically different here. I guess Lone Druid and Jug are some of the big pushers taken out, but there's still a lot of great
Turn to ban.
like pressure heroes.
Lycan, Beastmaster,
Lycan, yeah.
Turn to
hmm
pick.
Enigma still in the pool.
Dire team pick.
Tundra not going to pick that up, but
Boxy Slardar. That is again, they're still one of the only teams playing Slardar, but Boxy Slardar, I mean, the IO is already banned out, which is usually what they like pairing with it. But this is kind of
10
interesting.
seconds
I'm not a
remaining.
big fan, which I'm just now noticing they did. They took their two supports with their first picks
5
on both
seconds
sides,
remaining.
likely. And
mm,
I don't like that. I guess Team Liquid only did that because they saw the two supports come out.
well, Tusk can be played as a core, right?
Yeah, but Boxy's now. I mean, I guess they probably could have flexed it at this point, but Boxy's going to lock in their off lane
hmm
on Slardar. Probably mm, he's the first Slardar player I come to mind. That comes to my mind. So I'm not going to say the best, but when I think Slardar in the pro scene, I think Boxy. Still no puck pickup. No Tide, no
So here's going to be a
Mars,
core.
Monkey King,
Do you pick?
Team Liquid's turn to pick.
Ursa. To trade in the lane against the Slardar, I guess you like that matchup, right?
I think he certainly
10
outlast hits
seconds
him.
remaining.
And when partnered with a good support, Ursa can be pretty
5
effective. But
seconds
I'm not sure
remaining.
Keeper is the support to pair with him or Earthshaker. I don't know.
Do we think this Earthshaker could be off lane?
Certainly could be.
Dire team pick.
And the Krob. Just another silence, another way to deal with some of these big spells.
And then maybe, just maybe, one of your Crypt Swarm or your
10
ghosts.
seconds remaining.
What's the exorcism? Spirits hits the
5
Earthshaker,
seconds
cancels
remaining.
blink. Maybe
hmm
just something big. Death Prophet can get pretty tanky as well.
Man, that Rubik pick is so good because it's blocking so much. And then some lockdown. Lockdown and vision.
And push, which they are lacking.
hmm
But now
10
their
seconds
draft looks
remaining.
well rounded. I don't know if I like one or the other just
5
yet.
seconds remaining.
So for Liquid, we're looking at possibly the
Team
hard carry,
Liquid's
which is
turn
the
to
PL
ban.
ban. But I don't know why you ban PL if you already have Earthshaker picked. And then for Tundra, we're looking for their mid. So Puck's got to come out.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I think you'd. Well,
Or maybe I know
5
I
seconds
mean, Rubik's
remaining.
got good steals off a puck too.
I know 9, their mid laner, sometimes plays Grimstroke in the mid lane.
I would be a little surprised to see
Dire
Grimstroke
team ban.
Invoker.
Invoker ban.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I'm really just.
Team
They
Liquid's
banned the
turn
PA.
to
Okay.
ban.
Let's see. What made it through here?
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Nine is known to play Lena occasionally in the mid lane.
Well, they need something. Well, I guess they've got a little bit of tank already. You're just afraid of having a sort of like squishy core that Slardar just able to jump on you.
Probably don't want a Death Prophet because of DK. Or you probably don't want a DK because of Death Prophet. Is it a DK ban?
Is the king still in the pool here?
Monkey King, Race King, both are.
Mm-hmm. Be
Dire
surprised to
team
not see either one of them.
Puck gets it through to the last ban.
ban. 10 seconds remaining.
And I'm
Five
at my wit's
seconds
end trying to
remaining.
figure out what's coming out for mid here.
Team Liquid's turn to pick.
The Grimstroke. Okay.
And they go with the Grimstroke mid on 9, so now we're looking at the hard carry. What do we have left for hard carry here?
So Lycan's in the pool. The Kings are in the pool. Don't want Lycan because of the
10 seconds
Earthshaker.
remaining.
The Kings are in the pool. That's
I
true.
think
5
either one of them
seconds
is
remaining.
probably the move here. They've been really strong, unless they've just got another pocket carry that they like.
Oh,
Morphling. There's
Morphling.
what we weren't thinking about.
How did
Yep.
we not see that? Mickey is a Mickey is a professional. Like, I mean, Adele's a professional. He's got to be a top Morphling in the world. How did we not? We didn't do our homework for the series, obviously.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Alright.
I'm going Liquid game 1 purely off that Morphling pick. That is such a good Morphling pick.
Yeah. Tundra is really going to need some momentum, some serious momentum to win this game. And I do like their draft. I just I don't know them well
30
enough to like
seconds
say,
remaining.
Liquid's obviously is the favored team, right? I
Yeah,
don't want to do the same
Remaining.
prediction as the Alliance series.
you're just picking the better players, regardless of drafts.
Man, I haven't seen. You know what? I'm gonna go Tundra on this one, Ryan. I just want to see it work. I want to believe in it. I want to believe in this lineup.
Yeah, and they could. I
And we
mean,
know Earthshaker can turn a fight, man. He
yeah,
can
you
always
just
turn a fight.
get this Earthshaker that gets out there, and depending on the E-Blade timing of this Grimstroke, could be big, as well as just Ursa. Like Ursa, he's probably the best. What we would consider hard carry before the 20-minute mark. You know what I mean? There's
They've
not.
got to have a good laning stage here.
Yeah, we're gonna. This is gonna be big. This Ursa Slardar matchup, because if Slardar is getting a lot, and if Slardar even gets a couple kills, which Boxy's known to do, it's kind of tough.
Who do you think? Who do you think comes in to support the Ursa?
Coddle.
Yeah.
Because
We'll see. I just
Ursa
think
likes
I think
mana.
it's gonna be a little weak.
Ursa likes having mana because you usually go like a 2-1-2 build
Hmm.
on Ursa, and that's, I mean, that mana usage stacks up. Absolutely stacks up.
Prepare for battle.
I would have loved to see an ES core, but not today.
Yeah. I'm still really hoping for the Lone Druid, but that's game 2. This is game 1, and we're into it, and we're already looking like something's gonna go down.
Oh,
And
they've caught him. Big stun on all 4.
and that's why you take your Tusk. But can they even kill him? Earthshaker is just a
Yeah.
naturally beefy hero. 4 armor.
Well, the
To
big
start?
stun there. He stunned all 4, and that was pretty much the end of their gank, right?
Yeah. Ursa,
Although
6
nice ice
Tangos,
shards, but
and a Quelling Blade. No Orb of Venom, which, I mean, hopefully we see him get an early Corrosion, because he needs to win the lane and snowball, and Corrosion really helps secure your lane.
seem like they want to contest some of these runes. But yeah. Ursa by himself is going to be happy to come down here and take this rune, right?
No, because Boxy just stuns. He takes Crush, and
He stuns, but if he, and I guess it depends on what he takes at level 1, but if he takes Fury Swipes at level 1 and just starts trading, he gets way ahead and is already burning like 2 of his tangos. I guess he doesn't know who's behind him there.
yeah, and the fact is, you know, you're not getting the rune, and like that's really all that you're there for. And then any extra regen you get them to use while you're taking that rune is just icing on the cake.
Yeah, Rubik Slardar, pretty strong lane here. Oh, I haven't seen that in action. The Earth Shock.
The
So
jump
got a
forward,
little. Yeah, I haven't seen that in action yet.
yeah, it's good. It doesn't seem like much, but it's good. It definitely closes a little bit more of a gap.
Has been killed.
Coddle already getting junked. Ooh, just misses the Rubik.
I think Mickey is gonna be fine down here in this lane.
Yeah, they shouldn't be able to put too much pressure on him as long as he holds his mana.
The only thing I'm super worried about is if he's morphing down and Earthshaker catches him with a stun, but it'd have to be a high level stun, which Vivor's not gonna get a lot of levels really.
Putting a lot of pressure on the Morphling here.
Yeah, but on Morphling, the only HP that matters is your last one. So
Yeah, we'll see. A good stun here really could set something up on this Tusk.
Ursa just trading hits with the Slardar. I think he's totally cool with that.
Ursa's happy to do it. Yeah.
Ursa's happy to do that.
And we've got a little support gameplay here. Hits him with the Illuminate.
Contesting this small camp here is big.
Rubik just about out of regen, just down to a mango. 2 mangoes. Oh, forgot to change my overlay.
Could we get this first blood here in mid? Does he have enough mana for one more stroke? And he gets
There
it.
it is. Didn't miss the first blood. Off to a great start. Yeah, this will be an interesting one for me. I have not seen Grimstroke played very much, and I certainly haven't seen him play mid. So,
Yeah, he's that's a Topson special.
hmm
Topson popularized that. The hipster of Dota 2 really is what he is. So, and Nine plays it. Nine plays it well.
Radiant's top tower.
Looks like they're gonna try to go on Beastmaster here. Fairy
Rubik
Fire may have
almost
just
going
saved
down
his
in the top
life,
lane.
and they get the kill down bottom.
Wow.
The blast from Coddle.
He's looking to trade, but gets the bash. I guess he was just looking for the bash so he could run.
Yeah. Have you played the new Slardar?
No, I haven't.
That has the it's every third hit, or
Hmm.
every fourth hit. So after the third hit, you get the
Interesting.
guaranteed bash.
These games are making me want to play Beastmaster.
Dude, I would absolutely love some Beastmaster in my games, honestly. So we need to lace him up sometime, Sean.
Yeah, we'll see. One day I'll play this game again. Does this stun still have bonus damage? Yep. Very interesting. Certainly, like, opens up some of the plays that you can make having that on the, like, fourth hit. And ES going, close here. And the snowball finish it up. This Tusk Morphling doing more than I had expected it to.
You've seen the new tag team from Tusk, right?
No.
That's what really makes him a good support now. Really brought him back into the meta was this tag team ability, which I think is strong.
So they took away his little scouting icy shard that didn't do a whole lot.
Yeah, that is
In the
now
mid lane. Great block from Earthshaker. And Krob goes down.
for this 6-minute rune. Big rotations coming in. Yeah, his Frost Sigil is now his shard. Wow, big damage coming out. Can they get Insania? No, Skeeter's just a little bit too low.
Yeah, once he gets points into that overpower, then his kill potential, I think, goes up quite a lot. And right now, he's just sort of sticking to the, like, farm, trade in the lane, use the Coddle to cast the Earthshock.
Yeah, I was about to say, if he doesn't have the Coddle in his lane, he doesn't take more than 1 or 2 points into Earthshock.
Yeah, he's really just abusing that right now with the Coddle.
Absolutely.
Look at that, afraid to trade, which you normally don't see with an Ursa.
Yeah, but Slardar's got this Gloves of Haste, which is just making that many more bashes come out.
Slardar just not afraid.
No, he's
He's got
still
his
got
dash queued up and he's looking.
raindrops. Yeah, he's got it. He's got that queued up, which is always good. Look at 9. What's he working towards? He's already starting to work towards his E-Blade, which is so funny to see. Mid lane action still.
Trying to block out for this rune. Krob wants to fill her bottle. She'll get it.
Look at that posturing from Taiga. Just one Tusk being there, and they're both scared to commit to him.
Yeah. The Earthshaker stun was down. Tried to block out Quikva, but the Tusk being there secured that rune.
Grimstroke is just taking off in this lane. Look at 90 base damage. And he doesn't have a
Here's
damage
the
item.
response. We
Yeah,
got
they
the
need to get
smoke on the
this.
2 sports.
This is big. And they're just moving.
And he feels something happening here.
They're trying to find Ursa. They switch targets.
Oh, and a smoke from Tundra. Looking for Morphling.
Yeah, they've got to pressure this Morphling. He has felt nothing. So free. Like a pair of good briefs. And then they get him. The silence comes out.
Silence. The ulti, and they bring him down.
And they had this ward here, which made him feel confident. This ward right by the bottom bounty rune. Just emphasizes the way pro teams use smokes.
Can Ursa bring down Krob? The stun. Krob just so tanky. Oh, you gotta keep moving there, right? I guess Tusk cleans up the Ursa. But you keep moving there, you're alive, you kill the Ursa.
Absolutely, but Ursa no overpower. Not even one value point in overpower. I mean, the value of one level in overpower is insane.
Yeah, with 1 point in overpower there, I think right in on that camp next to the middle lane.
It's done.
Where Krob got caught. Yeah, I think Krob dies there.
Absolutely. Beastmaster getting a kill down bottom, really just trying to take over this area of the map and say, hey, you can't be playing down here on Dire. But Dire's got a deep ward. I don't know how much they're going to be able to use this. What's Quakefoot going for? Probably a Yule Scepter, just setting up for an early Yules. And Mickey's looking for his E-Blade of his own. Going the old shotgun style build, which we are not big fans of here on the cast. But certainly the pros are, and they make it work, so it's hard to criticize. Engagement.
Yeah, I think ult comes out of Earthshaker and is able to clean it up. Yeah, I think maybe the idea here with the E-Blade, like who's your target? And they're hoping the Grimstroke is going to be squishy enough, I think.
Yeah.
And if you can blow up Grimstroke and just take him out of the fight with one item, then value, right? But
yeah.
To see how it plays out.
And Possess Mast on Morphling, he really likes that item. On top of the Morbid Mask that he has, he's just totally cool with farm in this game away. And he even gets a Royal Jelly. That item is so good. Please don't touch that item, Gabe. Or Ice Frog. Don't touch that one.
Slardar approaching his blink.
Switch over to the net worth graph here.
Grimstroke in the lead here. I wasn't exactly expecting that. I guess he's gotten a couple of good kills.
Really dominated CS from Death Prophet, which I don't know if you've tried CSing with Death Prophet in a while, but that attack animation is awful. Blink Dagger going to be coming out from Slardar here very soon and then getting active all over the map.
Grimstroke in a Vizrune. Finds the Morphling, but doesn't think he can make anything out of it. That ward running out. That ward really didn't do a whole lot for them, did it? Morphling just barely was in the jungle at all.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they were maybe hoping for or setting up for, but... Looks like
defensive wards for their Ursa.
Looks like Team Liquid wants to get all of in their Ancients, which is presumably being stacked for Battle Fury Ursa.
There's the blink show.
They get a kill.
Easy kill.
You get your item and you get it. You smoke and you get a kill. That's the one thing. supports, if you're wanting to try to win games in pubs, ranked to unranked, doesn't matter, smokes are going to be huge.
Lardar just chasing down these necro creeps. Earthshaker's got his Blink Dagger queued up. 1,200 gold away.
Probably be coming out at about 18, 16 minutes. I mean, depending on the space he gets. Looks like an engagement mid, maybe? No, shards don't catch anything.
Just posturing for the rune.
Insania just finished his mana boots. He'll probably be
Is he
looking
really
to get
trying to
Blink
make
Dagger.
something out of this?
Is that Necro 3s on Beastmaster? Just Necro 2s. And with Necros down, I don't think they're going to try to fight.
They're really just trying to make something out of this. Slardar knows he got a good part of his lane. He got his Blink Dagger. They want to go.
Meanwhile, Mickey's just farming, which they are totally happy to do, even if they lose a little bit in this fight. Blink Smash doesn't catch anything on the backline. Slardar is out of position here. Oh, Roar comes out onto Rubik, so he can't steal. The save isn't there with the snowball. And Taiga's just caught out.
They're going to get two.
They get two supports, which, again, I don't think Team Liquid's too mad about. But I definitely saw that fight going a little bit better for them.
It was just good positioning, right? They see the Slardar wants somebody. They spread out. They move back up into high ground, preventing everyone else from coming in. Earthshaker has good blocks, and
It goes down
just
all under a dire
overall good
ward, too.
engagement.
They don't have the vision during the fight. And just, I mean, really, that ward wins the fight. So, if you're, again, I'm a support player talking to the supports in the chat. You wonder how you can have game impact, and you wonder how you can win games as a support. Putting this ward up secured that team fight for them. Coddle's quietly getting pretty big here, I think. He's just blasting waves. He's got the sheep queued up.
He's got a sheep queued up.
Blink Smash, Snowball. See you later.
Man, if Coddle gets a sheep, that would be something.
And like we said, what Coddle kills are for this day, and pretty much this tournament, just free food, some government cheese. Smoke up from Dire. And Mickey shows mid, which just could be his undoing. Oh. And just gone before you know it. Grimstroke showing off that E-Blade. Probably didn't even need it.
Trying to find more. They scout them with that same ward. Earthshaker's blink. Crab ults.
Oh, wow. The Fissure really keeping Insania out of the fight on his own team. And Tundra are looking strong.
Yeah, that Earthshaker's doing a lot of work. We've seen some really good blocks, and even there, it was a great block across this little pathway here, making that fight a 2-on-4.
And Ursa's got Battle Fury. And he's working into the BKB. He's feeling comfy. Feeling feeling real comfy. I'm still a
Yeah,
believer
Ursa's
in
got
this.
his Blink Dagger.
Oh, he already has Blink Dagger too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
So he can start to mix it up. Just like Slardar, like functionally very similar. Gets a blink and starts making plays. And the ES and the Grimstroke really holding it down so that he could get his items and now come into play.
And how did as we're at this pause, if you're on Team Tundra and you know you have this 4K gold lead, and you probably got what? A tower? You're a tower behind as well. Um, how do you feel? How do you feel about your position in the game?
I think Tundra knows that they probably don't feel that far ahead. And they know that they have to continue to play really well to make anything out of this. And they've got to continue to find picks on that Morphling, because if Morphling goes 6, 7, 8 minutes without dying, this game can get really dicey for them. But they're looking strong. They're looking really good, and they're playing really well.
Yeah, I like what Tundra has done with their smoke ganks.
Yeah, they've definitely made some value out of their smokes. And they were, I mean, they had a really fortunate dodge on some of the smokes from Liquid as well.
Yeah,
Um, one of their smokes that ended up killing, I think, killing Morphling. They were smoking in to kill Grimstroke mid, and without knowing that they were smoked, peeled off into the jungle and smoked up himself.
Blink Dagger queued up from Beastmaster. I mean, everybody's gonna be having Blink Dagger. Grimstroke's going Blink Dagger. I mean, we could see what, 8, 7, 8 Blink Daggers this game.
We could. You know, I haven't seen Rubik be that impactful beyond the lane phase. He was definitely doing good
Smoke
work with
gank up
Slardar.
top.
We got the
Probably
smoke
not gonna
coming in
catch
top.
anything.
Yeah, I think they had a lot of time to think about it, right? And they were looking to see what they could see on the map. And right now they see one hero, so they just think they know where the other ones are.
And they're just gonna go into
And
Roche.
they're thinking Rosh, but they're right under the Hawk. They're on the other side of the map. Can they respond? It looks like no.
This corrosive
They're
haze.
not going to get there in time. They're hoping that these necro creeps maybe are going to warn them and get them out of the pit. Wow. Just the necro creeps, the presence of them, they decided to back off. I guess they didn't know how far away Tundra was. Even
And they're scared. They're
that
playing
Hawk
a little
doing
scared.
some good work there.
Yeah. And then you can eventually get the shard, which allows you to move the Hawk, which is just extra value. But I don't think we're going to see an engagement just yet. Might wait for the next set of items to come out. But both teams probably going to stay near Roshan because it is low and it can go quick from both sides. But like we said, Tundra has the ability to see into this without committing a lot with the boar, with the Hawk. And both teams
it's
scared
gonna be
to
a
take
tough
it
Roshan to
themselves,
take.
but don't want to give it up.
With Coddle just rolling Illuminates in there, I mean, it's hard.
Yeah.
I'd like to see maybe a smoke just then if they had one up, and then they could have worked right in the same direction that they're coming.
Look at this movement from Liquid.
Yeah, wow. Krob popped her bottled arcane rune for that.
But the Hawk is still seeing all of this, even on this backside.
BKB about 1,000 gold away for Ursa.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Slardar wants to make a move here, but
I feel like you see Ursa and then he TPs to the tier 2. shows top, so they know maybe time. Yeah, look at them. They're getting out. They see that Ursa TP and they are getting out.
Here's
Now
the
we see
smoke.
smoke, yeah. Into their own.
They're gonna
Into
try
a
to.
counter smoke. Oh, this is gonna be it. This is a clash for the ages. Blink Crush in
Slardar
on the back.
stuns too.
Earthshaker can't get
Stolen
his ulti
fissure.
back,
Fissures everywhere.
but he buys back so he can use his... E-Blade save. They still got the Earthshaker ulti, so I don't know how much they can commit to this. They're staying spread. But Liquid doesn't have much left.
Yeah, you just wait out the Crab ulti here, and as soon as that Crab ult is done, you engage yourself, right?
And they're going to be just getting out. They know that. They know when they're going to try to make their move with Krob gone.
Man, what did we see there? It was like 4 fissures? 3 fissures?
Yeah, kind of crazy. Rubik still has that fissure ability. Rubik saying, hey,
They made like an Alliance A with the freaking fissures.
anything you can do, I can do better with the fissure there. Alright, if you're Earthshaker, this is what you need to do. You need to queue up the Space Jam soundtrack and tell yourself it's time to slam.
Do they have vision? They are into the Hawk.
Earthshaker, it's time to slam.
Do they have time to respond? Ice Shard's blocking them out. They're going all in on this, and a big blinding light. Coddle just doing so much to control the pit here.
Yeah. I mean, Ursa should be able to just walk in and take
Yeah.
this. Send those
You got your
Necro
Necro
units
creeps
up.
there.
Yeah, send Necro units up in. Oh, and they just block it.
You know, if I see that block, I just blink in as Ursa, right? You've got a couple seconds of time.
And
You
you,
just
yeah,
take that Roche.
and you have your own block coming out.
I guess Tusk can still get in there and stop you. And so can Slardar.
Look at all these
That
hawks.
Hawk just doing so much work.
Both of them.
Alright, here's the Crab ulti. Goes down, Ursa comes in.
Earthshaker still
Aegis
can't
goes
slam.
on the Morphling. Brings down Tusk. Ursa goes down. Buyback on Tusk. Probably not needed, but feels good for Liquid.
Yeah,
Morphling getting the
Earthshaker
Aegis
is-
there.
He's gotta realize he's not gonna get the 5-man, $6 million slam. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't see where Earthshaker was in that fight, but Krob's such a good hero at just disabling your Blink Dagger. Oh, they're not gonna finish it? Alright.
Radiant's turret has been destroyed.
Look at this movement. They want something. I don't
They
think
know
Morphling's
Krob
your
ult is
target.
down. Oh, nothing to combo off that E-Blade. Looks like they're still gonna clean up the Rubik.
Grimstrip
Morphling
looking
is low,
strong.
and he's out of mana. There goes the Aegis.
They can still morph
They're a
with
little low on
without
mana, but they still want to go. Yeah, he just had no way to get out.
Yeah.
So they do get the Aegis there, plus the Rubik. You gotta be happy if you're Tundra.
When they didn't even have Ursa. Yeah, very happy if you're Tundra.
Yeah, as soon as that Krob ulti went down, they knew that that was their time to make a play.
Wow, this 9k really doesn't feel like much. It's 10k gold lead at 26 minutes. It doesn't quite feel like that, but I guess, I mean, this Grimstroke is feeling really good. He's keeping his farm up actually pretty good too.
Yeah, just about even with the Morphling, and you wouldn't expect that.
Is anything gonna happen down here bottom? That long range stone
Oh,
with
poor Rubik.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
They're just gonna give this tower up, I think.
Is it possible for the Hawk to win MVP of the game? Like the Hawk itself from Beastmaster.
I mean, Beastmaster doing so much with his Necro Creeps. I've seen a couple engagements where Crop pops her ulti and she kills the big Necro Creep and gets chunked.
It really shows you why Beastmaster's been getting a lot of respect in the banning phase.
Mhm.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Earthshaker with an Aghanim shard now. Oh, that's pretty funny. I haven't seen that before.
Reduces fissure cooldown by 2 seconds. Allows Earthshaker to
And he
walk
can
on
walk.
it.
That is funny.
When he casts any ability, an aftershock is released along its path. So
So he can continue to stun without being there.
The
and then can
fissure
double aftershock
itself
on top of people
yes.
and never blocks himself out.
Wow.
That sounds fantastic. And with the fissure placement that he's had, I mean,
This is gonna be great.
Tower is under attack.
I'm loving this Earthshaker. You looking for a smoke here?
Who has it? Yeah, they
Yep.
do.
There it is. They have a good idea of where they are. So they've got that deep jungle ward.
And I think they know where they are as well. I think Liquid knows where they are.
Yeah, they just see that they see no one on the
Counter
map and they're like, all right.
Counter smoke of himself, possibly. Coming off cooldown in 4, 3, 2.
Wait till that creep wave dies and then
One.
try it. Oh, the Hawk. Oh, that sentry. That Hawk. If they were gonna smoke up here, that Hawk was gonna see it.
Oh, and this Dire Ward just outside of the range of this sentry in mid lane. And Radiant says, hey, you're in our jungle. We're going to go play in your jungle. And we'll see you. But we would think, right, that more farm is benefiting Alliance. But as the game keeps going, the net worth lead keeps getting larger and larger. And I think this Battle Fury Ursa can farm fast.
Yeah, he's pulling ahead for sure. 5k lead on the Morphling. So what's your item here on Ursa?
Do you have Abyssal yet?
Oh, are they gonna catch the Earthshaker?
Would be good.
Oh, the double blink, the triple blink, the Yules into the Slardar stun. Great force staff.
Ursa gets a kill on Taiga on the back lane. Foxy going down too. This is looking great for Tundra.
What do they have from Morphling here? The
He's
stun.
gone.
Bring him down.
He was caught.
Just one Basher stun and that was it.
Yeah, he was caught in Grimstroke form and he couldn't really morph up, and then he was silenced from this
Cobble said, let's go. I know exactly where you are based on your spirits. Really chasing him down, but don't find him.
Yeah, wondering what caught him with the silence. The Grimstroke Wraith Spirit. Or Phantom's Embrace, whatever it's called.
On who?
Radiant's top tower has
onto the Morphling to silence him, to keep him from going into his own form and morphing up in strength.
Yeah, I think there was a so the Tusk went in on the back line, and I think he was able to link the Morphling to the Tusk and get the silence on the Tusk.
Wow.
And then the first hit bash on the blinked Ursa that was it. Giving up the Coddle, but then Ursa just jumps right in, almost gets the Slardar.
Very
Great
close.
Yules to save Slardar.
Yules on the DP saving him. And just barely outside of the Ice Shard. We get to see the interaction here. Oh
No
my
problem.
gosh.
I don't know why they dive in here. And the first hit bash again. Wow. That might just be it.
Spirit. the Earth Shaker ulti was so good with the fissure already down and the double aftershock coming out just did so much damage. Without the Crobble, we said. Without the Crobble.
Yeah, without the Crobble, and they just push forward like that.
Oh, I love this Solar Crest pickup on Beastmaster.
How are we looking on buybacks? Are they sacking this?
I think so. I think you play, at this point, you try to play one racks down.
Just hoping that your Morphling is going to outcarry late.
Yeah,
No,
I think
that
so.
Ursa has looked so strong.
It definitely has. And even with
that bash luck.
yeah, and even with what we
This'll up
considered
now.
not a great matchup in lane, you know, we thought about it, we thought it was going to be good, but it didn't really feel that great.
Yeah, I definitely think that he didn't get the better of the laning phase, but was able to get the B Fury, was able to get the blink, and then make plays.
Radiant's got to move S5 to maybe take some control over their own jungle, because they're probably not going on to the other side of the map looking for anything for quite some time. But what we could see this game end on is next Roshan, which the timer's about to come up here soon. Oh,
Is that all Slardar has?
Roshan's coming up here soon as well.
Is that courier for Slardar? No. Man, Slardar just doesn't have much, does he?
Yeah, he's almost.
He's just got blink BKB.
Yeah, he's almost the same level as or same net worth as the 5 Earthshaker.
That Slardar not panning out in this mid to late.
Even with a good blink timing too, and on a great Slardar player.
We saw a lot of times where he was trying to make moves, using his speed to run into the jungle and just not finding people. Here's the tactical pause. Kill Roshan.
Yeah, tactical mic pause.
I mean, if you're Tundra here, you don't want to pause, right?
Yeah, so I guess
you
it's
just
not
want to
really
let this
that
Roshan
tactical.
go down. No, it's definitely not. This gives them time to think. We don't see where they are, given our vision. Where are they? They're probably in the Roche pit, right?
Yeah.
Who do they have vision of? They have vision of Quitha. And they have this good deep ward down on the top lane. So they're not afraid. The creep's giving them vision in the middle. Should be able to clean this up really easily. Especially with Ursa.
And it's probably going to be... I mean, you might as well just call it GG.
They couldn't have responded
here.
if they wanted to.
Might as well just call it, because you're having trouble getting them down once. You're not going to bring them down twice without being in a bad position, and they need to get back in their base. They need to just get back in their base. Well, I guess
Ursa, look it. He's ready to jump on the first person he sees. They're in a decent spot here up on the high ground, but are they going to see him coming? And there's the blink.
Rubik buyback.
That Rubik.
Boxy blink stun on
Slardar
Coddle.
comes in, Gets his blink of his own. And Ursa just slapping.
Yeah, he is.
Quickly trying something.
Quickfoot looking to
Ursa
go
finds
down.
him too.
But it's a 2-for-2 trade here.
Not bad. You get the Earthshaker, so you're stopping what has been devastating for them, those big fissures. But Krob and Slardar going down, I don't think Ursa's afraid.
Does anybody show here in mid?
Even if Krob buys back, her ult's down.
And they back off. They back off. They're going to wait for everything to be up again. Earthshaker didn't even get off Echo Slam. I mean, they did target him. They did, you know, make it a priority that he didn't get that off in the fight.
Yeah, that Earthshaker has been so devastating this game.
I know, he's having so much impact and not even really getting the best Echo Slams off. Let's look at the Ursa. What are his items? Big. He's so big. Mickey getting a free pick on Beastmaster is just out of position. They need to look for more. This Grimstroke pairing up with the Ursa is really good. That blink and stun. Wow. Buyback from Beastmaster.
Ready to
Ursa
make a
just
play here. Gets
taking
one,
two.
gets two, gets three.
They bring him back out. Not sure what that was.
Oh, and the Morphling gets
he's
caught.
not morphing. He's not even morphing down.
Can they get Krob too? No. Look at that huge Grimstroke.
There's no buybacks. And it's GG's.
Yep. Liquid calling it.
Wow, I liked the performance out of Tundra. They surprised me. I'm excited for game 2. But that'll be Tundra
Definitely
Esports versus Team Liquid. Tundra's taking game 1 of this best of 3.